We continue with our discussion of a formal invitation. Formal invitation, if you recall, is the information is laid out centrally, and it carries the letters RSVP at the bottom. Now, the invitation is formal, and we are dealing with the postcard format first. Postcard. This is the postcard format that I am dealing. Postcard format. This is the format that I'm dealing. In addition to the above attributes of a formal invitation, the language is formal. Language is formal. The tense that is used, that is essentially used. The language is formal. That is, language is formal. The tense that is used is simple present or present indefinite. The reason is simple. If I want to talk about or describe an event which is scheduled in future or in the future, and if I have to word it formally, or in a formal setup I have to describe a future event, I will use present indefinite, simple present. Therefore, language is formal. Tense used throughout is present indefinite or simple present. Now, whether you draft an invitation or a notice or an advertisement, or for that matter poster, answers to all important questions. For example, what, maybe how, maybe how. Where, when, have to be there, and they have to be in a particular, they have to be particularly in a well-defined grammatical order. And in order to learn how to arrange, for that matter, phrases which answer what, how, where, when in a grammatically correct fashion, I need to remember this rule: what, and thereafter MPT. So M stands for place, M stands for manner, P stands for place, T stands for time. So what is happening, how it is happening, you may not get the answer. You will definitely not give an answer to this in an invitation. You are writing a report, of course, you will then give an answer. Where it is happening and when it is happening. So only in this order will I arrange these important facts or pieces of information, in this order only. Now, language, as I said, is formal. So, for example, to begin with, I may write, for example, in the case of school's invitation from school for Founders Day. So I can write the principal, staff, students, Scholars Home Senior Secondary School, Dehradun, solicit the benign presence, or solicit your benign presence. Now, solicit the benign presence of solicit your benign presence. This is of course one of the sentences, opening sentences in a formal invitation or invite. Now there is a purpose. There's a purpose why I have given these two options, and we have to find out as to which is more formal. Both are correct. However, if you are extending an invitation to a known person to a person who's known to you, and you are inviting select few guests, then you would use the first option, solicit the benign presence of, and thereafter the name of the individual. Name of the individual. In case you are going in for mass printing of these invitation cards, then of course you are left with no choice but to use a personal pronoun. A personal pronoun. However, the important characteristic of a formal invitation is that it does not carry personal pronouns. It does not carry personal pronouns. The people refer to themselves by their names, or they refer to themselves in the third person. For example, if I'm extending, if an individual is extending an invitation to select few persons, then he would refer to that particular person by his name, and will also refer to himself by his name. The formal invitation does not carry the date of writing of the invitation. It does not carry salutation of any kind. Yes, it carries the address of the person who is extending the invitation at the bottom, which comes at the bottom.